Hi everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. I'm actually moving Fleur to a new yard. What the hell? So I wanted to come on here and do this video when I had made up my decision and my mind. My head's been all over the place these last couple of weeks and I am sorry, that is probably why I've not really been sharing a lot of content. So about 3 weeks ago now, I took Fleur to our first ever BS show and it went really well and she was a little bit bouncy and forward, but that is Fleur. The following week we had a lesson with Michael Thurston and I feel like we just clashed, me and Fleur. I was just really happy and proud of how we went at our show and I thought, oh my god, we can move forward from this and we can really like grow a partnership and a bond. And then we went in our lesson and we just didn't click at all. And I feel like I've been really umming and ahhing, is Fleur the right horse for me? Am I the right rider for Fleur? I've been really doubting myself and I think that lesson really took me back by surprise and thought, or maybe she isn't the right horse for me. I did make quite a quick, sharp decision and I thought, you know what, we don't gel. I'm too hot buzzy rider for Fleur and she's a buzzy horse. So I did decide to send her to a friend of ours to be sold. You may have seen her on social media, but that whole week of her being at a different yard waiting to be sold, it just felt like there was a piece of me missing and I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like I needed that to actually prove that I do have a bond with her that I never thought I did. And I just said to Mum, like, I don't know what to do because I miss her. I've basically been thinking that if I do get Fleur back, which I've got her back now, you'll be happy to hear, I would have needed to possibly put her on a yard because me at the farm, we just haven't got the facilities to produce a youngster. We've got amazing hacking and the grass fields and it's perfect for a horse like Rex that is already established and that he's level-headed and he can go do a bit of flat work on the grass and not lose it and not find it too exciting. But it was just unfair for Fleur to make her do flat work in a big open field. She's literally 5, she's young, she's hot, and she was just getting confused. So I was like, if I do get her back, I'm gonna want to put her at a yard. So all I've been doing this last week is looking for yards for Fleur, and I really could have gone with an easy option of a yard around the corner. Lovely little arena, really quiet, like the farm. But I thought, you know what, I need that extra hands-on help with Fleur. That I want to be able to be at a yard that I can ask help. Does this look right? Someone with knowledge with youngsters. We went and looked at a friend of mine's yard. And honestly, it was just a lovely yard, indoor, outdoor arena, obviously stables, lovely. Fleur's got her own field, and obviously I've got the help if I need it, which I definitely do. So we have moved Fleur. It's a livery yard. Such lovely, genuine people that just want to help each other. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Fleur is just settled like an absolute dream. And I'm just gonna, now I've sort of updated you, so I'm gonna take you back to a few days ago when I was packing and getting Fleur ready to come to her new yard. Let's get some bits and bobs together. I actually went Ingate Stone and got a few little goodies. I actually got 2 more feed buckets, not that I need them, but I just feel like there is something about going somewhere like a new yard or a stairway show, just buying new buckets. So anyway, so I got some new buckets. I also got some feed covers because they actually put your feeds in the mornings for you, so it's just handy to leave the feeds outside. I also got a noseband fluffy just because I thought that would actually look really nice on Fleur, and she is a bit of a sensitive mare and I want to sort of give her as much comfort as possible. I also got one for her stud girth Really lovely. And then I just got her a navy door chain. I would have got it all in green because you know that's my colour, but they didn't have it. So yeah, so let's get packing. I've already just packed up her rugs. I'll show you that now. I had to lock myself in my tack room because the weather not that great. Yeah, so I've just put everything into this long plastic box. Is all her rugs. I now just need to pack like just bits and bobs, like everything, saddle pads, and I'm so nervous. I've got so far, I've got like a grooming kind of bucket. So I've got this bucket here. It's just got like leather cleaner, shampoo, baby oil, hot oil for like when you hot cloth them, sweat scraper sponge, and like a tea towel sort of, that sort of vibe. And then we have just a lead rope that looks like it's seen better days, but it's not a lead rope, sorry, a lunge line for if I would lunge. I then have made up a first aid kit because I know I'm coming to and from, but just in case of emergency, it's just handy to have. Just got vet wrap, sun cream, just hippie scrub, just like the usual purple spray, that sort of jazz. The saddle pads that I've got so far are my Amiga Equine white saddle pad, and then just my Bailey's white saddle pad. As you can tell, I like white saddle pads. Right, so I'm gonna actually make this box kind of like a riding box. So gloves, titanium mask, hoods, saddle pads. Actually looks like a mess in here right now, but I'm just thinking about saddle pads to take. The problem is I don't really want to take dirty ones, but then I don't really have any clean ones, to be honest. This one's quite nice just for general day-to-day. I might pack that one. To be honest, I don't need a load, do you know what I mean? So I might just pack 4. So I've got my animal one, my GS Equestrian black. If I've got 2 sort of normal coloured ones, like everyday ones, and then 2 white ones, that's absolutely fine. Got my titanium hood. I've got a pair of soundproof ears and my gloves. Of course, I need my gel pad. That can go in there. And then my hat. Like I said, this is going to be like more of like a little riding box. And I'll pop my air jacket in there as well with my little toggle that goes on my saddle. I might actually pack another pair of ears, but I don't know what ones. That's what ones are smaller. They look smaller, to be honest. They look really big. Probably just pack them ones. I like ears. I feel like I didn't really like ears. Now I feel like I'm getting into them. But I feel like, I don't know, if we were riding, if it was raining or it was a bit cold, I feel it's very sensitive and maybe should like a pair of ears on. I actually got a ride-on rug, which I might put in this box actually. Because where it's more like a riding box, I'm not going to want to hump through my rug box to get like a ride-on rug, do you know what I mean? So I might just fold this up and then at least it's in here with my saddle pads. Then I've actually got a little printer here, and what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to label all my boxes, like Fleur's rugs. This is just going to be like riding stuff. It's so good, this little printer, and then it just prints it out. I actually got this off of well, I got it off of Amazon, but I actually asked In the Saddle Susie where she got her one from, and she sent me the link. So honestly, it's so good, especially if you are like, I don't know, doing a stairway show or moving yards and you want to sort of keep everything organised. Brilliant. That's got my riding stuff in it. Now I think I need to make a box of like grooming stuff, bathing, first aid, like a bit of an everything box. Only thing is, the only other box I've got is this one, and I think there's loads of stuff in it, but oh well. We'll have a little look. I think it's just rubbish though, you know, like just saddle covers and that sort of jazz. I'm gonna pop this in here. Need a whole box for all this stuff, but I feel like I will accumulate more stuff in here. I feel like grooming kit and stuff. So maybe I do. Right, so I'm just grabbing blue barrel because Mum said I can take the blue barrel with me. Excited. Well, to be honest, I'm putting Fleur on straw just because I want her to have a bit more of a comfy bed, and I feel like where we make all our own hay and straw, I can kind of just give her as much as I want. So because obviously I'm doing her on because I'm obviously putting her on straw, I'll be getting more out. So Mum's like, just take the blue barrel. Didn't have to tell me twice, Kaylee. And also Mum just lunged Rex and she said he was absolutely mega. I feel like I've got him on the correct feed now. Yeah, he's feeling good, so all ready for a really okay. It's a bit windy, but Fleur's just out in the field now. I'm really lucky that Fleur actually has her own field. So she's settled really, really lovely. I've just fly sprayed her, put a fly mask on, water. She's with her friends. I actually bought the hay gain out here, so then she can have her hay in that. So her hay is all in this hay gain. I was going to put the little tube on it, but it doesn't matter. So that's out here, so she can have some hay, and it's all nice and secure. So I'm going to show you Fleur's stable. My little friend. So I'm currently just on Fleur now. I'm just giving her a nice walk around the school. There's some lovely jumps up, but I'm not going to be jumping her today. We are just stripping Fleur back to basics, walk and trot, even trot poles, just making sure that she doesn't get excited, because Fleur has a very busy brain and everything excites her. So I want to be able to do trot poles and get a less excited canter before even introducing jumps, because if she can't contain herself over poles, what is she going to do over jumps? So although I know Fleur will jump, it's just I want everything to become less exciting. Sorry about the wind, but yeah. So I'm just giving her a nice little warm up and a walk around school, and she's been a very good girl. So I've just finished riding. I was very happy with herself. She was a good girl actually, and I tried to sort of up her tempo a little bit, because she can sort of, once she kind of gets bored of what she's doing, she kind of slows down like loads, and you're like, okay, but you're bored, you do actually need to make a little bit of effort. So she was a good girl, weren't you? And we upped your tempo a little bit, and you didn't get too excited for your poles. She was a good girl. Yes. Right guys, so Fleur is all settled in at her new yard. I'm sorry that I haven't done like a lot of talking videos while I was at the yard that much. It's just, when you do YouTube and you go to a new yard, and obviously I'm so used to the farm and it being my own and not caring really what others see me talking to the camera, but I think when you're at a new yard, you just are a little bit more aware of other people. But yeah, but everyone's really lovely. It's just me being like nervous in front of the camera. But yeah, so I done a little flat work lesson, not lesson, but like just a little session with Fleur, done some polls. She was a really, really good girl. I'm really happy with her. We've actually got Arena UK coming up this Sunday coming, and I was going to take Fleur and Rex, but I've decided to actually leave Fleur where she is, just because she's settled in. I don't want to keep like moving her into a different stable where she's going to be Arena UK for a week. I'm going to leave her where she is, and Amy, who runs the yard with her mum, is going to look after Fleur for the week on full livery and actually do like ride her and do a bit of training with her for the week. So I think that would do her really, really good, and especially where it's at her like new yard, so it's not going to like stress her out like moving to different places for training. So yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that, and then that means I can just sort of focus on Rex, and it can be Rex's week, and I can know that I feel okay that Fleur's getting the correct training back home. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with the move. It just feels nice to be able to go in the arena and work her, especially with her being young. I just feel like we're developing each time we go in the arena. So yeah, it's really, really nice, and I hope you all enjoyed this vlog. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, which is Fifis_Welsh_Ponies. And yeah, and then the Arena UK vlog should be next. I'm so excited. I don't know if to do like a separate packing one or just everything. Let me know in the comments below, but so excited. First stairway show of the year.